Hi there, welcome to second time on the road with me. I am going to at least one, maybe two thrift stores. We'll see. I'll talk a little bit more non-vinyl things in a minute when I get home, actually. And hopefully you, me, everyone will discover some nice records at the thrift store if everything goes as planned. We'll see. Anyway, I hope everything is good. I hope you liked the previous video. I'm gonna put this a little bit up like that, because I haven't uploaded it at this precise moment. I have not been able to upload it yet. I hope to upload it this afternoon or this evening when I'm recording this. So I'll only find out if you enjoy what I'm doing with these on the road videos and if I should continue with them after I've uploaded it. I think I'm doing fine. I think you guys will enjoy it. So it's record hunting time. We'll see. One thrift store for sure, maybe two. See you later. Bye bye. Okay, first Goodwill. Shot a little bit of footage, not a lot. Picked up a couple of records. Let's make sure that I don't hit any cars. Now off to the second one. I think I can manage a second one. So, yeah. See you later. Bye bye. was some not so good footage for the second thrift store. Oh well. I said I wanted to talk a little bit about something that's not vinyl related, and that's the Corona thing. Everybody knows about Corona at the moment. It's sweeping the world, and it has reached Holland. I believe 24 people have fallen ill. There's no, deadly casualties. That's it. It's not a good English word. I'm very well aware that if you go thrifting, yeah, who knows? But it won't stop me. I just wanted to let you know that I started these videos and I will continue. Hope everybody is well. Let's get started. I got a whole stack of records. The first thrift store found like 3 or so. Last week, which was not when I recorded the previous on the road video, but the week before that, I recorded the video. But last week, I went to a thrift store and I picked up a bunch of records, already enough to fill up a video. I didn't shoot any footage. Then the first thrift store I went to, I picked up 3 LPs, and the second thrift store, 14 LPs. So I'm not wasting any more time. Let's get started. I got 2 CDs. I'm going to show them. I don't care. This is Intensity with the Ruins of Our Future. This is on a Swedish label called Bad Taste Records. And that's a punk label, so this might be punk. I have no clue. I don't even know what year it's from. But it's on that particular label, the reason why I picked it up. Also picked up REM Accelerate, which I never had. So I think this is their last album that they did. Glad I found it. Now, I also picked up a book. This is not music related, but I'm very intrigued by this. I know the writer, Ryo Murakami. He wrote, his best one, I believe, is... What is his best known book? Oh, geez. It should be in the booklet somewhere. I have no clue. But it's a Japanese horror story. And I can't find the information that I need to show you. Anyway, this is a book called Piercing. And this one has also been turned into a movie. And it's twisted and perverse and filled with just disgusting things. I have a book by him called In the Miso Soup, which I think is amazing. It's about an American serial killer in Tokyo. But this is Piercing. So it's a short one. Picked it up. On to the records. First up, 4 12-inch records. The first one I just picked up. This is on the Streetwave label. Oh, sorry, I gotta put it like that. I love the label itself. And this is the B-Boys. And I have no clue what the song is called. Cutting Herbie or Rock the House or 2-3 Break. I think those are the tracks. 3 songs on side A and 2 on side B. The B-Boys, 1983. This one I had to pick up because who knows, I might flip it. Double 12-inch set of Mariah Carey. This is Mariah Carey, Anytime You Need a Friend, featuring CNC Music Factory and Soul Convention remixes. It's a 2 LP set, gatefold. There's nothing in the gatefold. So why is it a gatefold? I have no clue. It's on Columbia, 1994. Reason why I picked it up. I am sure I'm not going to keep this, but somehow I just had to pick it up. Then I got this one. This is another 12-inch. This is on Break Records, and a label I keep an eye out for. Not that I collect it, but anything that's early 80s, I pick up. This is early 80s. This is a group or project called Slingshot, and it's called Do It Again, which basically is Billie Jean mixed with Donald Fagen's Do It Again. That's what it is. It's not really that good, is it? 12-inch that I enjoyed. This is Lysa Dub, where I wish that I were older. This is also on Streetwave. There. So I had to pick that up. Onto the LPs. These ones, like I said, I picked up last week. And there's some really interesting stuff in there. This one is the first up. Philip Boa and the Voodoo Club with Aristocracy. It's a gatefold. And somehow the prices in the thrift store where I picked this up, which is basically the thrift store in my town, they've dropped to €1. So that's good. This is on a UK label called Red Flame, and it's alternative, 80s alternative music. Not as experimental as Einstürzende Neubauten, but I think these guys are connected somehow. German group. Really interesting. So for $1, I had to pick it up. Also picked up this one. This is Carol Douglas with Come Into My Life, which is sort of a disco funk album. This is a US original on Midsong, which is a label I've never had anything from. Never heard of the label. Never heard of Carol Douglas. But yeah, from 1979. So that's always a year that I don't know whether or not I should pick it up. Pick this up. This is Club Nouveau with Under a Nouveau Groove. This is their album from 1989. Comes with original insert. And it's on Warner Brothers, US pressing. Late 80s R&B. I have no clue. But sounds intriguing. Then I picked up this. This is Stiffs Live, or Live Stiffs. Which way you want it. This is the US pressing on Arista. Stiff and Arista. Arista distributed it, I guess. This features Nick Lowe, Reckless Eric, Larry Wallace's Psychedelic Rowdies, Elvis Costello, and Ian Dury. So some new wave punk. And the last record I picked up last week, Atlantic Star. This is As the Band Turns. This is from 1985 on A&M. I love this A&M label. And that's from last week. From today, first thrift store I went to, first footage you've seen, you didn't see these records because I pulled them out earlier. Sneaky bastard. This is Randy Crawford with Emotion. Abstract Emotion from 1986. Comes in this condom on Warner Brothers US pressing. It's kind of beat and trashed, but the vinyl is in great shape. Then I don't know whether or not I have this already. I started to doubt. This is Lou Rawls with Unmistakably Lou. This features See You When I Get There. It's on Philadelphia. I think I already have this. And the last one that I picked up at the first thrift store, Natalie Cole. This is Unpredictable. 1977, and is on Capitol. Natalie Cole. Now, the records, 14 records I'm going to show you now are records that I picked up at the second Goodwill today. And there's some stuff in here that I'm like, cool. I'm really excited with some of these records. So let's get started. This is the Impressions with Chartbusters. This is a compilation, I think it's on Pickwick. But I love the back, the font. And it's the freaking Impressions. So there you are, Impressions. This is a disco comp called Disco Heat. This features Sylvester, Philly Cream, Bill Summers, The Bar-Kays, Paradise Express, Slick, Side Effect. And it's originally from Fantasy Records, but this is the German pressing on Bellafon. This is this purple Bellafon label. And I can't put the record back. Ah, there it is. So, Disco Heat. I believe I heard of this band. I have not heard of this particular record. But this is the System with the Pleasure Seekers. This is a US pressing on Mirage. It's upside down, but it's Mirage. I believe there's an original inner sleeve in here, so I'm gonna flippity flop it and use the original inner sleeve instead. So the System, 1985. And there they are looking around the corner. This one I had to pick up. Not too sure whether or not I'm going to enjoy this, but it was a buck. Jean-Luc Ponty live. This is from 1979, US pressing again and again, as you can see, a buck. Comes with original inner sleeve with the track listing and the artists that played on here and the instruments and blah blah blah, all the info you need. So Jean-Luc Ponty live. Then I picked up this one. This is Straub's live at the Queen Elizabeth Hall. Just a collection of antiques and curios. So one LP set. Cool artwork inside. Straub's, they're a folk rock group. This is from 1970. On A&M, and we're talking, I believe, Dutch pressing, UK pressing. There you are. Then a record that I'm glad I picked up because I think I now own the complete collection of radio records. This is Ray Parker Jr. and Radio, Two Places at the Same Time. That's the title. It's a gatefold. There they are. And there they are. And this one is on Arista from 1980 and Dutch pressing. Now next up is a record I basically just gambled. There was no information. I could not find it. There's an album like this on Discogs. Different sleeve, same name, same artist. But I don't know. This I don't even know what year this is from. Anyway, this is Danny Ray with Playboy. And this is on Mercury, 1980. This came from, the other one came from 1980 as well, but it had a different track listing. And that's reggae. This one originally was released on Robot Records. So I have no clue. It looks interesting. And it was a buck, so took a gamble. Next two records are from one artist or one group, and they're connected with the Allman Brothers Band and sort of do a jazz southern rock fusion with a little bit of funk in it. At least that's what Discogs says, and I believe Discogs. But I had to pick it up. This is Sea Level, their first album, 1970 something. I love it when sleeves don't cooperate. 1977, also on Capricorn. So you got Sea Level, it's the gatefold. And I also picked up their second album. That's this one, and that's called Cats on the Coast. And apparently this is more of a fusion slash southern rock thing. Doesn't mention funk. Also on Capricorn, also 1977. So I'm intrigued. And like I said, these were $1. So I took a shot. The next 3 records are gospel records. The last 2 are definite gospel records. The first one, I don't know. I know this guy. He did a lot of soundtrack stuff. And it's on a gospel label, so it must be gospel, I think. This is the Mike Kerp Congregation with I Saw the Light. And it's on Word, UK gospel label. I have no clue. I know Mike Kerp, he did a lot of biker soundtracks from the 60s. He did some really cool stuff. And I'm always hoping to find something that is cool. I don't know. Anyway, I just took a risk on. The next 2 I also took risks on, but they're gospel, they're US pressings, I don't think they're original presses, or there are original presses, sorry, but like private presses. Here we have Myrna Summers with the voices of Bountiful Blessings Temple of Deliverance Choir. Come to Jesus Now. Like I said, I have no clue. The artwork is amazing. It's on Savoy Records. (1980) and from Savoy as well, from 1979, is this particular album. They're not cooperating. Come on. The Total Experience Choir, directed by Pat Wright, recorded live in Seattle, Washington, featuring special guest Reverend Isaac Douglas, and this one is called Lift Him Up. And here it says the soul sounds are on Savoy. So it might be just a little bit more soul, funky, gospel. 1979. Who knows? Might be good, might be terrible. The last record I got is a US pressing, original pressing on Imperial of the Hollies' greatest hits. This one has Bus Stop, Tell Me to My Face, What You Gonna Do About It. This features, Louise. Stephen Stills, is that it? There it is. Sorry, not Imperials. The Hollies' greatest hits. Also, $1. So, a lot of records. Long video. Sorry about that. Thank you for watching. And next week, we'll do the same thing. It's a deal? Okay. See you next week. Bye.